you could end up damaging your skin, and it could lead to so many deadly things that you would wish you never actually started using any cosmetic whatever to enhance or to beautify or whatever your reason. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, you are absolutely welcome to this crystal amazing community where I create content to help solve most of the everyday youth problems ranging from lifestyle, skincare, beauty, mental health, and some everyday DIY projects. And if you want to see more of what I do or to connect with me directly, you can go ahead to follow me on my Instagram page at XOXO or my Facebook page Crystal_Damsey. I'm pretty consistent on both platforms, and I'm always happy to receive messages from you crystals. So guys, I really have to apologize to you all, especially to my loyal viewers, for the absence all these days. At least I think it's been a week since I've been here, so I just wanted to say that it's nothing serious. I just felt like I needed to take a break because they've just been so like a lot of uncertainties because of this NYC stuff that I've been waiting for the past 5-6 months now that we've been on this lockdown break. So they just keep saying we'll resume soon, and then they keep postponing it, and of course all of that is just messing with a lot of plans and the schedules that I have down. So please bear with me. For now, I will try my best to make sure that I stay consistent for you guys and deliver nothing but quality content, and something original, and just the best content for you guys. And thank you so much for being patient with me, honestly, and thank you so much for coming back to even watch my next video. This really means a lot to me, so I am very grateful. And without any further ado, let's just get right to the video for today. So today guys, we are going to be talking about the 7 basic things that you need to know in order to achieve a youthful, clear and glowy skin. And I'm trying not to rush so that everything that I say and every point and tips that I list in this video is actually well researched, and also like from experience. These are things that I know, like these are basic facts. So the number 1 tip that I have right here with me is you need to understand that the skin on different parts of your body varies in thickness and in sensitivity. What this simply means is that the texture and the sensitivity and the thickness of the skin of my face is far different from the texture, the sensitivity and the thickness of the skin on my legs. This is very obvious. Like, this is something that you can see, you can feel it, like by touching the skin on your face. We all know that it's not as thick as the skin on the legs. So, and likewise the skin on other, like the skin under your armpits, the skin under there the skin of your neck, they all vary in thickness, in sensitivity and in texture. So you need to always put that in mind whenever you are, like whenever you want to solve a particular skin issue on these different parts of the body. You need to understand that like the skin of your armpits and the skin of, like down there, and the skin of your neck, I think those are actually the most sensitive. They are the most sensitive skin on your entire body, especially the one down there and the skin of your armpits. They are the 2 most sensitive skin in your entire body. They're probably followed by the skin of the face and the neck They are also of different textures. So the reason why you need to put this in mind is that all these cosmetic products that are being made, you know, especially the body creams, the body lotions, the body scrubs, this is something that a lot of people do not notice. But whenever you buy a product and it says, for instance, it says body lotion, it means that that product was actually created like to suit for the needs of the skin of the body, like your main body. That is minus your face and minus your private skin area and your armpit. Like, it's meant for the skin of the, you know, like the most obvious part of the skin that you can see. It is not meant for the face. A lot of people do not get this. So what happens is that when you use a body cream that is meant for the body, you use it for the face, you're not doing your face any good. You're not doing your face any good. And this can actually be some of the causes of the pimples that you see and you have today, because the body lotions, the lotions that are made for the body, they're usually much more thicker than the lotions or the creams that are made for the face. That is why we have body creams and face creams. So you need to understand that there is a reason why they were named that way. It's not just for fancy. It's not just because they want to put a name on it. So you need to make sure that whenever you're buying a product to solve a certain skin issue that you have, for instance, a product that you want to buy, maybe like a face cream that you want to buy while you have pimples and you're having problems of large pores, blackheads, whiteheads, zits and pimples, don't go for a cream or a lotion that was meant for the body, because you will clog your pores the more, and the more you clog your pores, the more acne that appears on your face. So you always need to take note of that. And another thing you need to take note of is, I don't know if people do this nowadays, but especially the girls, like, we get so obsessed with wanting to smell great, like under there and stuff. You can't use your body lotion, no matter how great or how flowery or how fruity it smells. You can't use your body lotion down there. It's not meant for down there. It's going to throw off your pH balance. It will destroy the skin down there, because that is like one of the most sensitive skin in your entire body. So, and a lot of these creams, they contain ingredients that will not agree with a sensitive skin. Sensitive skin, they require sensitive ingredients, natural, simple ingredients to be used on them. And whenever you go in with all these chemicals that you don't understand, you are doing more harm to your body than good. So you need to take note of that whenever you are set out to buy a body product or a skin product to solve a problem or to enhance your skin. So the second basic tip that I have for you guys is you need to know your skin type. And by this, I am specifically referring to the skin of the face. And you know, like, we all know the basic types of skin. We know we have the combination skin, oily skin, we have the dry skin. These are like the three main types of skin that we have. The combination skin is basically a mixture of a dry skin and an oily skin, whereby most of the time the T-zone, when you talk about the T-zone, you're talking about like this part of your face. The T-zone is usually oily, whereas the outer part of the face is usually dry. So what this basically means is that the face product that someone with a combination skin requires in order to, enhance their skin or solve a skin issue is different from the product that an oily skin person requires to do all of that he or she desires to do with their skin or to achieve with their skin. And likewise, the product for someone with a dry skin it is definitely different from the product that someone with an oily skin requires to solve different skin issues. So you need to always put that in consideration. Like I see a lot of people with dry skin, going for products that people with oily skin are supposed to be using. Yeah, the thing is, because of this acne, I will say this again, people with dry skin, they do have acne as well. People with oily skin, they do also break out. They usually have acne and stuff like that. But you need to understand that if you are having a dry skin, you cannot be using a product that has been maybe recommended by someone with oily skin. Like me personally, I have oily skin, and if you have a dry skin, you cannot be using like every product that I am using, probably, especially most product, because okay, for instance, now I am having oily skin. That is actually my skin type, and whenever I have acne, or to prevent acne, I usually use the Dudu Ocean soap. Like it is one of my favorite soap. I would definitely recommend it for anyone. It is great. It does wonders to your skin. It helps me prevent pimples, especially when I don't have when I'm out of a face cleanser and all that. I just need my Dudu Ocean, right? But if I am talking about Dudu Ocean in my video, and you have dry skin, I would not advise you to go get Dudu Ocean. And here is the reason. Years ago, when I was much more younger, and I used, like, my face was much more oilier and stuff, I used to use Dudu Ocean like once in a while. So I noticed after using Dudu Ocean for quite a good number of years, my skin started to feel dry. And how did I know this? Since I have oily skin, I started to have all these bumps. Like they're not pimple bumps, but like there are these bumps that appear whenever my skin is too dry and kind of too tight. I don't know if you understand. So they started to appear, and I noticed that it was a Dudu Ocean. Dudu Ocean is actually a very drying soap. Like it dries the skin, it penetrates deeply into the skin, because it's a very concentrated soap, if that makes any sense. It's not really extreme, but it is concentrated. So imagine using Dudu Ocean for someone with a dry skin. Honestly, I cannot even imagine what will happen to your face if you even try using Dudu Ocean consistently for 1 week. So I would not recommend. But ever since I noticed that Dudu Ocean was even too drying for my oily skin, I started to use the Dove bar soap, and I've been combining the two. So I use the Dove more often than I use the Dudu Ocean, but I make sure that I use the Dudu Ocean generously on my face whenever I use it. So they both work together, because the Dove soap is a sensitive soap and it's meant for sensitive skin. So the combination of the two has always worked well for me ever since I've been using it. So I would personally recommend a Dove soap for someone with a much more drier skin, because it does not dry out your skin. It's like washing your skin with milk. If you get, it doesn't strip your skin of any moisture, it just cleanses it, and you call it a day, and that'll be good. So the third tip on my list, guys, is that the inside is as important as the outside. What does this mean? Okay, like this is one of the tips that I feel like a lot of people, especially here in Nigeria, don't yet take very seriously, because we're Africans and we like to eat egusi, eat all of that, all those swallow foods during the weekends with the family. So basically what this is telling us is that a lot of the foods that we actually take inside our bodies, they do us more harm than good, especially when it comes to your breakouts. Some of the foods you take in, especially the unhealthy fatty ones, the oily ones, they enhance your acne the more. And there are also, and likewise, there are also some foods that you can take that help to regenerate cells and repair and bring out that healthy, youthful glow out of your skin, like taking fruits and vegetables and all of that. So guys, you have to just learn to watch what you eat. If you are like me and you're aiming towards having that standard, should I call it standard, or should I say, I want to say perfect, but there is no perfect skin, honestly. But if you're like me and you are heading towards achieving a very great, youthful, clear skin, and you have to learn to watch what you eat. That is basically what I'm trying to tell you, and it is very important. And I don't really have much info on this yet, but I would just urge you guys to do more research on foods that enhance the skin color, the skin tone, and help bring, just unify every product that you're using. But you just need to always remember this, that what you take in on the inside is as important as what you put on the outside of your skin. Okay? Because if you are dehydrated, it will show on your skin. If you are lacking vitamin C, it will show on your skin. If you're lacking a lot of vitamins and important ingredients that help to regenerate your skin cells and all of that, it will definitely show on your skin. So you need to start taking seriously into consideration the kind of foods that you take into your body. So the fourth one on my list is recognize the ingredients that works for your specific skin condition. Why am I saying this? This is probably one of the most important tips that you should not take for granted out of all the tips that I'm giving you. And why am I saying this? Because as we're young, especially in your early, like in your age of 18, 19, this kind of like the age where all this issue with pimples, acne, blackheads, and all of the skin issues start to come up, or at least that is the age when we start to take them quite seriously. And you see a lot of people around this age bracket, the age of 18 to even 30, they are usually like constantly changing products, trying to look for the one thing that works best for their skin. And why am I saying you need to recognize the one that works for your skin? What this simply means is that whenever you are trying out a new product, let's say to help prevent acne or breakouts on your face, you need to use a product, like one product at a time. If you've bought, let's say, Skinel cream for your pimples or your acne rather, you need to just stick to that one. Don't mix it with another cream that your friend recommended somewhere and stuff. Don't be using 2 or 3 different things because you want to get quick results. No, I promise you, if that is your plan, you're going to end up being the girl who will sit down on her bed throughout the entire day thinking of how terrible her life is just because her skin looks. I have no words. I have no words. So instead, you need to make sure that when you're using one product at a time to solve a certain skin issue, you need to just take note of the active ingredients of those products that have been working for you, or even even making just a small difference, like a small difference on your face, so that whenever you want to buy something else, like another product, maybe because this one is not working fast enough for you, or it's not working well for you, or like it's not working quick enough for you, you would know that, okay, the next product you're going to get, right, it should have the ingredient that this one has. That is why you should never ever use different products at a time, so that you can recognize those specific ingredients, that are working the magic for your skin. It means that these ingredients are somewhat compatible with your skin. And trust me, as you get older, especially in this game of trying to buy just changing different creams to see which one work best for you, you would, like, a lot of people recommend a lot of products, You will try it out and it won't work for you, and you would wonder why. And this is the reason. That is why you need to note down those ingredients that have worked for you in the past, and make sure that whenever you're buying maybe like an upgrade or something more advanced and better, it has these ingredients, right? Because like these are the ones that sit with your skin, and on the long run you don't want to be bringing in new ingredients. It could like damage the protective barrier of your skin, which is entirely another topic for another day. So my fifth tip is that sunscreen is meant for everyone. And by everyone, I mean whether your skin is black or you're white or you're caramel or you're dusky skin or you are, all the shades of skin that we have, even if it's black and white mixed together, trust me, sunscreen is for everybody, especially now that we're currently shifting from different climate change every year. I think the sun's intensity is getting even much more crazy. I can speak for my own country. I don't know how crazy it is in other countries, but like this is basically why, if you're very familiar with watching a lot of Western YouTubers talking about like their skincare routine and stuff, they always mention sunscreen. Just think about it. If people outside of this country are definitely like experiencing shorter summer years than us, right, and they still wear their sunscreen even during winter, it's because it is meant for everybody. Like you just have to protect. Okay, if you're not already familiar with what sunscreen is or what it means, it is, just think of it as a shield, like a cream that acts as a shield to your skin's natural protective barrier and stuff like that. So it shields your skin from one of the most dangerous enemy that your skin has, which is the sun. Like basically the UV rays and all of that, they are very damaging to the skin. It causes sunburn, that permanent tan and discoloration, and so many amongst other dangerous things that it can do to your skin. So it is very important that you adapt the culture of getting sunscreen and making sure you are putting on sunscreen whenever you head out of your house, even if it's just for a short while. As long as you're going towards the sun and you're going to be facing the sun, even if you're going to be inside the car, trust me, I've been inside a vehicle before. The AC was on, the window was closed and everything, so like it was packed outside on a parking space that didn't have a shade, and I literally, like, I could feel the sun. It was burning my skin. On that day I didn't wear sunscreen. I can't even remember if I had any body cream on, for goodness sake. Like, I was feeling it was literally burning my skin. So whether you are going to be in a vehicle, you still need to have your sunscreen on your body. It's very, very important, and it is one of the greatest secrets to youth. Because trust me, this sun that you're saying that we are all ignoring and saying that, okay, me, I'm black, I'm not light skinned, I don't need sunscreen, trust me, it is actually making you age faster than you naturally should. So part of the benefits of having sunscreen on your skin is that it helps to reduce that quick aging on your skin, especially if you have a very good one. So I would personally say that you should invest in a very good sunscreen. So the sixth tip I have for you guys is moisture is your queen. Like, it is your king, it is your queen, it is like your shield. Honestly speaking, you need to moisturize. This is what, like, you have to moisturize your skin, because this helps to, aside from the fact that it helps you, it keeps your skin looking younger and all, it also acts as a protective like an additional protection on top of your sunscreen or underneath your sunscreen, whichever way you wear it. You need to always moisturize because it will make your skin last longer. It will give you that glow that you want and even make your skin soft and attractive and, you know, youthful looking and all that. So definitely don't forget to moisturize. And yeah, there's this one thing I needed to say about moisturizers, like your body lotions and all of that, is that some of them are actually drying. What a lot of you don't know is that some of these body lotions are actually quite drying, especially the ones that are like a skin lightening lotion. So you need to make sure that whenever you're using like a skin lightening lotion, especially those extreme ones, because a lot of them tend to dry your skin, you need to make sure that you are putting in moisture on the face after applying the skin lightening lotion. Make sure you're putting some kind of oil, or even Vaseline is very good in locking in moisture, because it's very important you lock in moisture into your skin. This skin you are seeing, it needs moisture, because the sun, the moment you come out to the sun, guys, it's just going to take out, it's going to evaporate every and that dry skin is not good. These are part of the things that contribute to acne. So you need to make sure that you're not just only using a moisturizer, but you're using a very moisturizing moisturizer, if that makes any sense. But the seventh tip, you guys, is kind of like the opposite of the, is it the third or the fourth tip that I mentioned? Well, the seventh tip is that recognize the ingredients that are, you know, the greatest enemy to your skin. Again, this boils down to the advice that I gave you. Whenever you are trying new products to help correct a particular skin problem or skin issue that you have, make sure you're using one product at a time so that you can study the way these ingredients react with your skin. And you would even have less damaging, especially if you're not going through a dermatologist. And even a lot of these dermatologists tested creams or cosmetic products nowadays, some of them are still damaging to certain skin types. That is why it all comes down to, you know, because when you're trying a new product, just think of it as you are experimenting. And if you're experimenting, your skin is your lab rat, so you need to take in one product at a time. Don't be using different product. Don't be using Palmer Skin Success face toner and be also trying Oriflame face toner at the same time, and also trying another brand face toner at the same time, saying that you want a quick result. No. If you want to stick with the Palmer Skin Success face toner, you need to stick with just that, right? Like just that face toner alone. That is what I'm basically trying to say. So it's very important that you try to recognize the chemicals that your skin reacts to. Me personally, my skin type, because okay, I have an oily skin and also a sensitive skin. So naturally my skin does not react well with any products with alcohol in it. So I try as much as possible. I don't even try because it's simple. Whenever I'm going to buy any product, I always check the ingredients. That's the first thing that I do, because basically the ingredients are what determines, you know, the cream that you want and stuff like that. So whenever I see alcohol, no matter how pretty the packaging is, guys, I run from such creams. I run from such products, even in deodorants. Alcohol is just not for me, because it's not for my skin at all, because it's, I don't know, my skin reacts to it. So you need to just make sure you take note of certain ingredients that your skin reacts to. And how do you know those ingredients? In a lot of these products that you see like at the back, you normally see the ones that are the most active products listed out separately. So whenever you've used that particular lotion and your skin reacted badly towards it, or it started having some kind of rashes or some discoloration and stuff, just stop it and make sure you take note of the ingredients in that particular lotion, so that whenever you're going to buy your next one, you need to ensure that it does not contain those ingredients in them. So basically this will help, you know, like the relationship between your skin and the product you use. It will help grow that relationship, which is very important at the end of the day. So guys, comment down below what some of your biggest skin issues are. Let's have a chat, let's discuss it, let's, you know, recommend some products for one another. And so make sure to comment down below what your current skin issues are, or some of your greatest skin issues. Thank you so much for watching this video up until this point. Make sure to give me a genuine thumbs up if you really did understand and you learned something from this video. It would really make my day, and it would make me know that you're enjoying the content that I'm putting up for you guys. And make sure to share this video if you know anyone, or you have anyone who could be interested, who this video could be beneficial to. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, guys. Please subscribe. It would really mean a lot to me. I cannot even stress that enough. And don't forget to turn on my post notification so that you can get notified when I upload my next video. Make sure to believe that you can have great and positive days ahead, and I'll see you guys in my next video.